again. I checked the initial one. The audio initially was not that good. It was very, very, very low. But I've increased the gain. I've increased the gain till, yeah, it is borderline clipping. Let me just reduce this a bit. And yeah, the audio technically should be good. I have no idea, but I can start Imola. Imola. I really hope this is Imola. I forgot. Yeah, Imola. Perfecto. Let's just see if the audio should be fine. I don't know. Let me just check the audio capture properties. Yeah, should be fine. Do I really need noise suppression? Let me just change. Yeah, let me just add a new audio output. I think the audio should be fine. Yeah, I think the audio should be fine because I have reduced, I've muted the regular one, and yeah, I think I had made some filters which maybe were really restricting uh, the audio. But that's fine. There's always a next session and a next stream. I think so. This should. Yeah, let me just. Alrighty. Perfect. I think there's a decent amount of background noise which you guys can hear. And if not, that's good. But if you are, that's fine. Perfecto. Oh, man, this is absolutely interesting. I've never tried with a pod track mic. And yeah, it does sometimes feel awkward of mic really this close. I've removed the filter. I had the filter earlier, and I didn't want to mess. Yeah, I didn't want to mess around because if I add the filter,
Welcome
let
to
me
Imola,
try.
the
That
spiritual
should be
home
fine.
of Ferrari. But you don't need me to tell you that. Just look at the red-clad Tifosi in the grandstands. They're ready. Are you
I think
ready?
this should be,
For
yeah,
the
because at least the
Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix.
unnecessary voice, the noise should be clear.
It's
Start the race. So, a few weeks ago when I was playing the last race, I think it was Miami, I was just being cocky, and when I just went with the race, I deliberately allowed 5 racers to go ahead, move fast ahead of me. And then, I think in the third or fourth corner, I ended up crashing into one of the drivers. But then I was like, oh, that's fine. Let me just play with the, handicap and everything. And oh man, it was so bad. It was such a bad race. And I barely struggled to, I think I reached 20, if I'm not mistaken. Because, yeah, like, I went really back down the track. And it was all because of me just being cocky. Perfecto. That's one of the fastest laps. Oh man, I just realized I did something exceptionally stupid. I really need to pause. I haven't clipped down my gear yet. Oh, what a brilliant stupidity I have done. Actually, let me just check where I am on Twitch. I just need to check the status of um, does the game actually show me as F123? I think it should, but that's fine. I think it automatically detects which game I'm playing. Oh no, it shows F122. Weird. Uh, that's fine. F123. Yeah, I'm playing F123, so I'm pretty sure they should. Alright. Yeah, I think this should really help. Then this should actually make me come into the right category. Uh, am I audible? I am perfect. I think I realized where the mistake was initially in the initial stream. Perfect too. I shall. Yeah, let me just go on the stream and actually I can just check this. Yeah. Out of curiosity, I was checking one of the races in real time, Miami last year. What was the actual fastest lap or the average lap? Because I was, I think, around 1 minute 33 seconds on the sim, and I was like, yeah, I think that should be fine. And these guys were, on an average, was 128. And I was like, crap, I'm like ages behind them. So I've tried. So just a quick background. I've been playing F1 since last year, and because it was my first time actually, like, not only investing but going full throttle on any game and buying the same and everything. So what I did was I practiced on F122. I have an Xbox, so I just went through the Game Pass, practiced the hell out of myself on F122. Did not buy F123 for sure, because it was like, man, why do I need to invest straight away? Um, like 3-4 हजार का एक गेम है. I'm not investing that much straight away. It was a good one, and last year I was streaming decent amounts, and I really liked. I kind of understood each track better. Like, as a purely as a viewer, I never appreciated Jeddah, and I was like, man, what a be a track unnecessarily. The Saudis have, money. They'll just throw at people, and it'll be amazing for them. And they're like, yeah, we can do anything. But then, man, when I played Jeddah on F1, like, damn, it was smooth. I really loved going literally close to the walls. And I think in one practice session or one entire race weekend on the game, it became a favorite. And some of the favorite ones, such as Monza was always like meh for me. Japan became hard. Like Baku was my favorite, but Baku on the simulator, like damn, it's super tough. And what I also did was I started with the default or the lowest setting of difficulty on Formula One. I started with 31. I think that's the default one, and it was good. I kind of understood. Okay, this is how you do the settings and everything. I also understood, and I actually went with the default custom settings. No, sorry, not custom settings. The basic setup for a car. Not going into the details because my goodness, man, just too much for my brain. And understood, played around, practiced, and then after a while, I slowly increased the difficulty. So right now, I think at 49 or 40. Between 45 and 49, I'm not sure, I can't recall. But, and that's like a medium level difficulty in the game. So that was good because even the slightest mistake and I am punished. Although, in my defense, I haven't kept the car damage realistic because that would be too much for my ego. I'd be like, oh crap, and it'll exceptionally demotivate me. But I've also, with each passing time, I've increased the difficulty. It's on medium level. And I think I will increase maybe after this season, this virtual season. I'll actually increase to slightly higher version, like literally till the end of the medium difficulty. The gearbox change is automatic. I still can't even imagine myself going manual because it could be too much. I am yet to practice, and I don't want to make a fool out of myself straight away. I will make a fool out of myself, but without screaming, that's for sure. And that should be helpful. But yeah, what I'm also doing is I'm changing gears quickly, even in automatic, because obviously it does respond to that, and it helps me learn as well. So when I'm going down on the gears, obviously it's not as exceptional, like I'm not being realistic. I know I'm just clicking as much as I could. That's not perfect, that's not a good thing. So it's been a good journey so far, and I've actually appreciated a lot of tracks, a lot of settings, and now finally I waited for F123 to come on a Game Pass. I didn't want to invest in F123 at all, and now I'm playing F123, and it's a really good game. Even better than F122. I like the settings, the changes as well. And now what I'm also doing is, and this is, I don't know if it's my old brain working, but like old school approach. For each track, obviously, when in doubt, refer to the internet. There are exceptionally brilliant players who share the information on the internet about which track, what settings you need to do in the car and everything. So what I've done is I have this small little notebook, and I've noted down every preferable setting for myself of each track. And I've noticed that there are minor changes between, let's say, two websites. So what I've also done is I've noted both of them down, like, so that I could also understand, okay, even if I make a minute difference, how much of that would impact my driving as well. And that's really helpful. Why do I need to be cautious? Oh, okay. So yeah,
We're
this was.
approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
So with this, what I'm also doing is understanding um, each track, and I'm learning to move around how to appreciate and even tire management. Like I've slowly and steadily understood how, although I still need a view, as you can see on the bottom right screen, I need a view of each tire for myself to see. Sometimes I can actually understand how much grip I'm losing, and even with the custom car settings which I save in my in the game, sometimes I've done like tweaks which, like in Miami and just in the last bit, I didn't stream, but I played, and I was like, damn, that's like a massive impact on the tires. I lost grip so aggressively, and it was a pain just to keep the car on the track, especially in the corners. Man, I just couldn't get a grip. So it was a good approach in terms of learning, and now I'm like, okay, let me just, now that I'm on F123, and also I don't know why, but I kept on emphasizing I still need an intro setup. So yeah, finally got a quad mic, and I was like, yeah, maybe um, now I can play well. It's still a mess on the table. There are just too many wires, too many gadgets, but I think I'll still understand and kind of play accordingly. I'm pretty sure I'll learn how to make the most out of it. How many viewers I have? Oh, I'm my own viewer. That's interesting. Yeah, I am my own viewer. Because I'm watching myself on the browser. Ah, that's just stupid. That's fine. At least I get to know, yeah, this is happening. It's working fine.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
But it's interesting. Oopsie daisy. I wasn't focusing, sorry.
We're going to box this lap, push hard on the in lap.
Thank you. Aero.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
And with the tire degradation as well, I am also understanding, like, sometimes, especially these corners, and I think that these are both Imola and Monza has this corner where it's like a quick zigzag, and that's where I realized that with more tire degradation, I have to swerve, like spin, move the steering wheel harder to ensure that I'm on the track as well, because obviously with initial settings as well, it's just smooth and everything. Okay.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
Yeah. I think I've understood the setup. It's working nice.
That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go.
I'm on 8. Okay, maybe. I didn't even care to check who all were pitting or who all kind of moved past me while I was in the pit. And there's just so much. Streaming isn't for the light-hearted, that's for sure. There's a massive investment. I mean, again, it totally depends. Like, do you just really want to go ahead with, you just want to play a game and just then slowly and steadily move, or you really want to like emphasize on, yeah, the audio quality, the video and everything, like, and then the setup so that you get the right feel. Because what I've realized is it doesn't matter. The video is still fine. There should not be that much lag or anything. What matters is the audio quality should be good. Especially if you really want to talk. Like if you don't want to talk, you just want to play, obviously you can stream without even a card. I'm forgetting. It's a stupid thing. Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to spend so much. You can just stream straight from your console or anything. But obviously, if you really want to stream properly, then obviously there's a decent amount of investment, trial and error, how things work. I don't want to go. Yeah, I didn't want to overtake on this corner. It's one of the. Are you fucking kidding me? Actually, this was better. And keep this in mind. Like, if I had to overtake someone in Imola, I'll do in the Aqua Minerali corner.
Max is in the pits. Max in the pits.
I'll increase the difficulty level, but I'm not going to be cocky and like allow people to move ahead of me just like that. Like unless and until I haven't done a mistake or anything. Even if the race is boring, that's fine. Because overtaking them is so tough. Is so tough. And I think that's the beauty of being at a difficulty level. No matter how hard I push, it's just impossible to even reach near them. Like if I have a gap of 10 seconds, even after like 10 laps, I will be just like 4 to 5 seconds behind, which like, and I'm putting the entire foot on the pedal. It shouldn't happen. I should be able to, and this is when I'm having the like fastest lap every time. Oh man, it's really exhausting.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Oh, yeah, this is where I start realizing I'm not driving well, because then I swerve straight into the sand. I think right after this race, I'll stop streaming because obviously it's going to be dinner time for me. Because yeah, it's night where I am. But this is something interesting. I need to kind of understand, and I need to do a better setup as well, so that I make the most out of space I'm playing on. $12 seconds? Ow. Should I be cocky enough? Let me try. I'm still 12 point. Ow! These guys should be. Oh, okay, yeah, they're back. 4 seconds advantage. I think that's a decent advantage. Yeah, this is a good push. Because I know it's 6 seconds sounds a lot when you're driving, but man, it just goes away under, like, by the time you could even realize, these guys are literally behind the tail. Japan on mobile gaming, and yeah, mobile gaming it was one of my favorite, Suzuka. But it's becoming tough in the simulation how to get the best grip. But I still love Suzuka; it's still amazing. But yeah, my favorites Jeddah for some reason. I don't like Bahrain that much. And yeah, I'd always mobile gaming, simulation, or in general, I don't like Monaco. And I just can't drive on that track. It's like, you've got to, first of all, you've got to reduce your car, the size of the car. You can't drive on those narrow streets. And which is why I have massive respect for these drivers who even think of driving in Monaco. Oh man, I can't. I hate every time on the mobile gaming Monaco would come up, I'll just kill the app because that way I don't lose points.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well
Wow.
done.
Ah, come on, man. You guys need to come up. 10
Okay,
seconds
so we're
is just too
leading our
much.
teammate by 13.0 seconds.
That's something. 6.5. My ass needs to be on fire so that I'm motivated to like, oh crap, I gotta push, I gotta push, I gotta push. 10 seconds is nothing. It just doesn't make anything interesting.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
5.7. That was fine. One of the mistakes I
Okay, so
do
the gap to the car behind is
when I
5.9
move
seconds.
from the 7th to the 8th gear, that's where I switch too early. Ooh, 5.3. Nice.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Norris is behind you. Our gap behind is 5.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 4 laps remaining. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, well, honestly, I just can't blab that much.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
How many Indian streamers do we have for Formula 1? That's the limit I'll put. I mean, obviously, India, mein, yaar, we have amazing streamers and a lot of them. I'm the only one, like, yeah, they do full time. Well, let's just see. Crap, I need to improve this corner. हो गया, grip खत्म होने लग गया. हाँ 2 लाख तो और हो जाएगा. 2 लाख में तो कोई परेशानी नहीं है. The one thing I realized with Formula 1 is if you do entire full practice and everything, practice 1, 2, 3, even just like 1 lap, so you just start capturing as many points as you want in the game. Just do the bare minimum and everything. How one weekend just takes away like 1 hour. It's if you go full throttle, yeah, like if you start reducing and everything, then 2 races. 2 weekends actually, then 1 hour, and it's because I remember last year, every time I stream kara tha, it was a massive challenge for me. Just 1 hour, and I was like, holy crap, 1 घंटा निकल गया, ये कैसे हो गया? काफी break आ गया बीच में, and yeah, I didn't like the break I was giving, and at least this is quite I'm like, you know what? Let me just race. There always will be something to keep
Okay,
yourself
final
busy
lap.
with.
Let's go. Final lap.
Like either there'll be work, there'll be home commitments, other commitments, and you're like, oh man. And obviously, then sometimes you're tired as hell. So you're like, why? Why just be exhausted? Just, even if you're exhausted, just play so that you're there. The equipment is working. Alrighty, boys. Imola, I am winning.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Yeah, we don't need it. This is the most stupidest thing I've done. I was a second away from losing
Oh,
everything.
superb driving. That is the race win, my friend.
Oh my
Well
goodness,
done.
how amazingly stupid I could be. That was brilliantly stupid.
Victory for the team from Milton Keynes there.
Yeah, let me just see how many
Red Bull
seconds I was away. Oh,
Well, it wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. Let's have a quick look at how the
Like,
driver's standings have
less
changed.
than half
now,
a
let's discuss
second.
that.
Holy
Who would you
crap,
say is a
just because of that
contender for
stupidity.
driver of the day? Let's move on to the
Amazing.
constructors.
Yeah, well.
No change in the top spot then, but with today's points, their hold on that lead is getting weaker. After an event like that, who knows?
All right, it was a good session, and I think I've been able to test a lot of things. My mic, the setup again, and yeah, that should be outstandingly amazing. I will stop the streaming, and let's see how the view goes and the save. Alrighty, boy.